Okay, so we're on an exotic location here in TVU's parking lot with Maylene and the Sons of Disaster. They were on the riot this morning, and you guys had something interesting that actually made it onto the interview podcast, but not onto the show. You guys have a little issue with your trailer here. It looks a little full, but not with stuff you'd normally think would be in a band's trailer. What the heck is going on with all the bikes?
Chad here has started, I guess, our own bike shop out of the back of the trailer.
I build bikes out of the trailer and resell them. It's a bike shop.
How did this idea start? When did it happen? When was the first time you let's do this?
Man, a Hispanic business entrepreneur, and he gave me the idea. I can't take credit for it.
Okay, so you got the idea from a Hispanic businessman that you should just go and try and find bikes and resell them.
Build them.
He hustled a hoarder, in other words. He found a guy in Roswell, New Mexico, that couldn't throw anything away and bought some of his.
What's the weirdest place you've gone to get one of these bikes?
That was the weirdest place by far.
Where it started?
Yeah, the first location. He got a sled.
Yeah, that's my sled right there. You can see the steering wheel on it.
Oh my gosh, you got a sled.
I dug out of the hoarders. He had like an old pickup truck, and that was at the bottom of it. And I put orange tape on it so when we're loading our trailer, we don't walk into pieces of the bike. But
now, do you guys take less stuff on the road since this little hobby has started so that you can make room for bikes?
Up now, usually like most bands will like try to stick everything on the same level so you don't have to lift anything. We just keep on piling up, strap it to the ceiling. You know.
That's fantastic.
Torches, you know, we
have tiki torches.
Yeah, wait, why do you have tiki torches?
We camp out sometimes. We have a tent right here.
we have a Dean base with a broken headstock that doesn't work, but we carry it. You know, you never know when you're gonna need a broken Dean.
So really, this trailer is like.
We went in Colorado. We put on the side of the road, set up our tent, wrapped around it. We even have wood in there. We laid wood down on the floor and we slept outside.
You guys are really roughing it, man.
Torches. There's silverware. We got skill saws, jigsaws. We could build a lot of stuff out of
The
that.
stuff that's in that is like its own episode of American Pickers. If those guys ever,
Yeah.
have you ever seen that show? That's.
I love that show.
Yeah. See, you just need to hook up with them, and then they can show you where all the good stuff is, right? Because he always gets bikes that are worth like $2,000, and you could be that guy.
Learn how to do that.
That's amazing. I've never seen a trailer full of that much stuff. So.
The loaders, when we get to the venue, are real happy when we load this and just like, yeah, the music gear is under there somewhere. Just dig around a little bit.
They have to dig around, take the bikes out. You get it eventually. That's amazing. There's so much involved in this van trailer thing going on. Got a couple guys just taking a nap in there. They look very comfortable, actually.
We got the radiator leaks some nice brown fluid.
Oh my gosh. Wait, now you just got this van because last time you guys were here, you had just got this, right?
Yeah, there's like the radiator overflow has been spraying out black, like brown, like transmission fluid liquid. That's why it's here. It's a nice van.
Now you got this. You got this from a very intimidating character, so I don't think you'd want to take it back and tell him that he sold you a hunk of crap,
That's
right?
a nice piece of artwork right here.
So tell me why there's a shoe sitting on the top of the van. I heard it's an elf shoe?
I think there's an elf in the van. That's his shoe.
It doesn't appear to be a normal shoe.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Something
normal to
looks
me.
odd about that shoe to me.
Kind of elfs up.
Where did this come from?
A guy named Sissy Mitchell is what his nickname is now.
This is Sissy Mitchell the elf, and this is his shoe.
Sissy Mitchell the elf.
Mitchell the elf.
Dude, that's amazing. All right, so tell me a little bit about your sleeping quarters in the van, because you sleep in a very interesting spot from what I hear.
Yes, I will show you.
All right.
I sleep underneath the, we call it the gully.
The Gully. Did you make up the name The Gully? That's pretty good.
Oh, there's a little change.
There's some change.
Rain change.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, right underneath here, that's where I sleep.
That is quite a
In
hole.
between these seats to get to it.
That
We don't crawl in the back, you crawl between the seats. It's really nice.
that really is like a coffin, man.
Yeah.
Is it? It looks kind of comfortable though.
It's kind of comfortable, yeah. It's not bad. Oh, look here. Even it's a little high tech. Right here. Got some lights.
You have lights in the coffin.
Yes.
That's brilliant. When did you make this bed?
When we first got it, so about 8 months ago.
And you've been sleeping in it for 8 months now? How's it working out?
It's all right. It's good as home.
Good as home. That's amazing. Better than a hotel bed. Forget that. You got the Gully. Every time you open a door, there's like another sleeping person.
Yeah, the way the road is, you sleep in any nook you can, and just real estate in this van's kind of tight.
I will tell you that even though it is a 15-passenger vehicle, there are a lot more people in there than I thought there would be.
There's not quite 15, but there's 8, and that's.
And when they're all laying down, that takes up a lot of real estate.
These are grown-sized men. These are not half men or little people.
Well, you do have an elf in there somewhere.
There is an elf.
Right. So tell me how tour's been so far. You guys been doing well?
We've been doing good, except for some leaking fluids and radiator. But that's like our breadcrumbs across the United States. We can just follow our radiator leak back home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been good. We've been out with Lion Eyes, so those guys have been fun.
Okay.
And the van hasn't broken down completely yet, so we're all good.
That's always good.
Haven't even broken a tire yet.
Those are some nice Captain America Valentines. Where's those come from?
We have a fan. Sarah and Angie gave these to us, and it was very nice of them.
Wait, 2 people gave you 6 Valentines?
We each got like
8 apiece.
8 apiece.
Same things.
And an air freshener?
Holiday cookie, man. Smell it.
That does smell really good, actually.
And you just do one of these. You just pull that right off.
on top?
It's like,
What does the bread do? Does that
You want a
keep
Snicker?
it fresh?
It keeps it from going stale. Yeah, sucks in the moisture. Man, that's amazing. So what's coming up next for Maylene? How long you guys on the road? What's up next?
we are on the road till March 3rd, and then after that, we will probably keep up with our bicycle buying.
That's really where the big business is. I mean, this is
Sunglasses. I can't get those on.
the stuff in that van. It's just is amazing. So the bicycles are really the big business. Maylene's just like a side project for you guys at this point.
I mean, Chad, is bicycles taking over your?
Well, I think that may be my new line of work.
There it is.
Picking up old bicycles and turning them into magical little treats.
Until people figure out how to legally download a bicycle, we'll be all right. Or you got old bicycle, you got to go straight up and take it,
Oh,
so until
man.
we do that, we'll be all right.
All right, so if you want to keep up with Maylene, best way to do that's probably Facebook, Twitter. You guys do all that.
Yeah,
Yeah?
we got Twitter at Matsod, MATSOD, and we have a Facebook and a YouTube tour blog called Maylene TV, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Sure. Cool.
Nice shades, man.
And if you need to know where they're going to be, just follow the breadcrumb trail of brown fluid leaking from their radiator. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me on the show today.
Pleasure.